Yes, guys. I'm back again with the second match day rewind on my a new channel called Kickoff. Mike, I hope you guys doing well. We got a lot of games to discuss. We're gonna discuss the Liverpool lose, the Chelsea lose against Sunderland, Bayern win again with 2-0 against Borussia Mönchengladbach, the Napoli win against Inter. Are going to do predictions for the Juventus game against Lazio, and also the El Clasico as well. And as you can see, Toby is here, uh, footy fanatic.
Yes,
Yeah, how you doing, broski?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm fine as well. I'm looking forward to it. Um, yeah, I know you're not happy with your team right now. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. But first, people, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and also follow Toby Foodie Fanatic on uh, TikTok. I got this link in the description, so follow him, please. All right, let's start. Yeah, what went wrong with the game in your opinion?
Honestly, I think we played a bit too safe. I think Chelsea's gotten to the point where they're so tactically good that sometimes they just don't take risks. So I think that was really it today. You can't win without risking something. So Sunderland got the W in the end, and honestly, I'm really proud because a lot of people thought they were gonna get relegated as a newly promoted team, and now they're second in the league. So it's a big statement.
Fair, fair. Um, Ganacho scored his first goal for Chelsea. It was really early in the game. How did you rate his performance overall in the game against us?
Honestly, aside the
Sunderland?
goal, I don't think he had a crazy performance. I think Garnacho has not changed from the player that left Man United. I think his work rate is better because he does track back, and in Chelsea, pressing is a huge part of the game. But I think his end product as a winger, like crosses into the box, his shots on target, still needs to improve because there's a lot of players at Chelsea and that position. He looked very upset when he came off in like the 60th minute, I
Hmm.
think. But you have too many wingers at Chelsea, so you have to produce. You have to be better.
Yeah, fair, fair. Um, and yeah, did you think Chelsea show lack of game management with Enzo Maresca, or you think it was just bad luck that you didn't win the game?
I think there's an element of both. I think a lot of things were going okay, but a lot of the changes that they made things worse. So, for example, Margu was the only nine that we had. Yes, he wasn't getting a lot of touches, but he played a huge part in helping us to build up forward. But when we took him up and we had no striker, then it meant that like Sunderland were able to push their line up, and that also cost us in the game. And also, Josh Achimpong was arguably our best. No, he was our best defender in this game. He had an amazing game, but he took him off with like 10, 15 minutes left in the rest of the game. And obviously,
Hmm.
the player that he brought on, Tosin, was the one that got pinned down by Brobby, and then they scored the goal. So, yeah, I think the changes played a part, but yeah, sometimes the game just happens like that, bro.
Fair, fair, bro. I saw a lot of people were not happy with Robbie's performances.
Of
Yeah,
late?
before this game with the
Okay.
Sunderland fans, but yeah, I think he needed this moment, so I think yeah he's gonna sleep well tonight because
No, for sure.
he was
I
getting
also think he doesn't get enough minutes to. I mean,
fair.
for a player that doesn't start as a striker, especially, you need time to establish yourself, especially in the Premier League, bro. 50 minutes is not a lot. 50
Fair,
minutes is
fair.
not a lot, bro.
I'll make say maybe they should sack Maresca. Are you agreeing with this or
I think Chelsea they bring managers in and out too fast. So I think if we're ever gonna get anywhere from where we are now, we can't start again. We have to
fair?
continuously improve instead of going back to the beginning. But maybe end of the season, I might think differently, bro. End of the
Yeah,
season
fair,
will
fair,
be
fair.
different. Let me see what else.
And oh, hold up.
Oh, also
Um,
important from that game, I think Shaka had an amazing performance. He
oh
really
yeah,
bossed
yeah,
the
I saw that.
midfield, and especially in the midfield where you have players who go for over 100 million in Caicedo and Enzo, I think he had an amazing performance, man. Like, wow,
Fair,
one of the
fair,
main reasons they were able to get a win today.
Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, I didn't watch the game live, but I watched the highlights, so I saw bits of play of the game.
Yeah,
Uh,
of course, bro. He was
um,
insane, bro.
but what does this result say about Chelsea's mentality and progress in this season, in your opinion? Because after, okay, I know Ajax is shit. You know I'm an Ajax
Hmm.
supporter, but yeah, after a 5-win victory in the Champions League, you expect more, and then you lose at home against Sunderland. It doesn't look good because
Of course.
with with the squad they have, I think Chelsea should win this game. What do you think
Especially
about?
against a newly promoted team. I think they have to do better. But in all honesty, I think it just says that we're not really at our best, and it's not a lie. I think losing someone like Cole Palmer is a huge difference maker, and honestly, I still think Chelsea does not have a proper striker. Like we're trying to put people there and fit people there, but we don't have a striker that's world renowned. So I think there's a lot of excuses that can be made, but I just think that team is not where they're supposed to be, Like there's a lot of
Fair.
expectations from them to like be the best all the time, but honestly, I don't have huge like remarks from them. I just want them to be able to compete with the best, and so far so good. So there'll be shit results like this one, but there'll also be big results like Liverpool. So it's just where we end up at the end
Yeah.
of this season, honestly.
And how big of a setback is it defeat considering yeah the recent form? Do you think it's gonna be a bad result for that's gonna yeah continue in the next games as well, or do you think Chelsea can kick on and just move on from this easily?
I think they should move on fine. I think the problem with Chelsea is that they usually win the games you don't expect them to win and then lose the ones that you expect them to win. So, for example, like Liverpool going into that game, I didn't really have a lot of expectations for Chelsea, but they won that one. And then today is like an easy win, but they don't pick up that one. So, I think they're still kind of inconsistent with their performances, but I think they should be able to bounce back in the next game. And it's all about creating consistency because I think Arsenal is going to keep doing well at the top of the table. So it's about how
Yeah,
far behind they get. So yeah,
fair, fair. Let me see. Like they did with Tuchel after he won them the UCL the season before. Yeah, but
I didn't like
I
that
think
decision. To be fair.
yeah, I
Um,
was gonna say I don't think the Chelsea fans would have agreed with the decision if they look back at what happened after sacking him.
no, for sure,
So
for sure.
I'm not sure if that's the right decision. Um, yeah, let's look to some stats. Gonna share the screen. This is from FODMOB. Yeah, let's start with the goalkeeper Sanchez. He had a 6. Do you agree with this grade, or would you
I
give him?
mean, I've never been a fan of Sanchez, so he's never getting any like good notes from me. I still don't think
Fair.
he's a good goalkeeper, so could even be worse.
I'm seeing here that he had like 70% pass accuracy, so gave away some balls
Of
to the
course,
start
that's
of the
him
game.
every game, bro.
Did one of those mistakes were getting you in trouble, or was it just
I think
fine
with
to handle?
Sanchez, the defense is never really solid, so you can't really count on him to get you out of danger. If anything, he makes mistakes that put you in danger. They didn't directly lead to goals, but man, I don't trust Sanchez, bro. I can't lie to you.
Fair, fair. Let's see. I
Mm,
want to go to Jean Pedro because his late rating is not that high.
mm.
Was actually was 82%. Let's see. Yeah, 31 touches on the ball. Oh, he lost the ball 3 times. You're saying 2 times offside.
I think also
Yeah,
today it's very tough playing against that Sunderland defense because if they play five at the back for any attacking player, it's very tough to do anything.
fair.
If I'll be
Did,
honest, like
did he had 0 shots? Oh shit!
no, he didn't shoot today. He hasn't had a shot on
Oh
target, I believe. I think I saw that stat in 5 games. Yeah,
no way! What?
yeah.
Oh my day, that's crazy.
He's in really bad form right now, but hopefully he
What?
can pick it up because he started the
Uh,
season quite well.
What is the reason you think? Because no
I think
shots
the
in
I,
5 games is crazy.
I think the problem is that people think his best position is as a 10, and I know the manager also thinks so, but I honestly disagree. I don't think he's a striker, but I think he plays best as a striker who drops deep. So you need to give him that freedom because he also makes very, very beautiful runs. But when he plays as a cam, he can't do that because he has to be in the channels trying to build something. But
Yeah.
his natural, like the way he plays too much like a striker to put him in there. So he doesn't really produce anything if you put him in there. So
Ah, okay.
that's my take for Joao Pedro. Because if we probably check the games, the last 5 games he's probably played as a 10, and the first couple of games that he scored in and he had really good form, he played as a 9. So yeah,
Okay, I
I think
see, I
I
see.
think the proof is clear, honestly.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Ooh, Gui had this is not a good rate. He had 2 shots on the
Yeah,
game. Yeah, what how do you rate his performance?
I think he had the worst game, but honestly, I can't really blame him because, bro, they played 5 at the back, and when you're a striker and you're playing with 3 center backs in between as a 19-year-old, it's tough. And I don't know if you click off the screen and you look at one of the Sunderland defenders, I think number 5 or some shit. I don't know what his name is. Yeah, that guy
Uh
Ballard. He had a great
yeah.
performance. He's very, very physical and solid. So I think any striker would have huge problems trying to play that guy today. Yeah, honestly, I think it's looking like that, bro. I was also talking about it with my friends in the group chat. If City can't do anything this season, it might just
Yeah.
be, bro.
Yeah, big up Andre though. Keep big up Andre. People, don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe. Also, the social of every guy who's gonna join here is in the description. So please follow them, subscribe on the channels as well. Big up Deontay as well. Okay, let's continue. Caicedo for his, I think for his quality, 6.6 is not that high
Not a
as
good
well.
game. Not a good game. I don't think he had his best game today, but that was like 50% him. I think 50% Xhaka, bro. I think Xhaka, he really bossed both Enzo and Caicedo in the midfield today. And like, what a performance, man.
Fair, fair. Do you think maybe the reason why these results are now happening with Chelsea sometimes is because you guys are in the Champions League now again, and last season, okay, you played Europa League football, European football as well, but it was in the Conference League. Do you think there's a yeah, maybe that's the case why they dropping points sometimes?
I think if we had to say that, it would be down to the players that are playing. And in all honesty, I think Chelsea has a squad big enough that that's not a problem because they can easily rotate whenever they need to. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to give them that as an excuse. But I do have to say that for me, if I had to say anything is down to the way Chelsea is like playing right now, it's the lack of Cole Palmer. I think Chelsea is a very, very different team when he plays, and I think we're able to put games away much earlier, so we don't have to suffer late defeats like we had against United as well as here.
yeah.
I think Chelsea's already up 2-0 in the first half, and then they can play game management instead of always trying to chase a result. So.
Yeah, fair. All right, before we're gonna continue, let's add the second guest. Big up to Zeer Talks, debuted on my second channel. Big ups here. How you doing, bro?
Big up, bro. Thanks for having me. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, maybe not the best circumstance for me to pull up because we're talking like about a game I didn't watch. But like I said, I would be here, so I am here, bro. Big up to you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No problem, bro.
Appreciate
Big up to the other guests as well, man.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Should have saved some of those goals scored against for the Sunday's. Bro, can you leave me alone, please, Deontay? Please leave me alone with Ajax. That's for tomorrow, you know. Tomorrow I'm gonna cry
Well, who
again.
do Ajax play?
Twente away.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. But yeah, that's for tomorrow, man.
You never know, bro. I'm saying a draw.
Mm, maybe. Toby, hands up high, Toby. Oh my days, what the fuck is this? Oh, damn. But yeah,
I'm sorry.
Zeer, I know you didn't watch the game like you just told, but did you expect this result of Chelsea after?
Oh
Yeah,
no, no. I thought Chelsea had it.
yeah, it was crazy. Do you know who assisted the for the
No,
second goal?
no.
Brian Broby.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, bro. Crazy
Madness.
man. And the guy who gave the ball to Brian Broby is Geert who played for Leipzig last year.
Uh,
So
yeah,
yeah, what?
yeah.
that's a good
Chelsea,
extra.
yeah. Chelsea love Leipzig guys, and it's they even had their director, bro. It's crazy work.
Yeah,
Now,
it's
but
crazy, man.
you know what? With Chelsea, listen, I didn't watch the game, but what I can talk about with Chelsea is what I saw based on when we faced them in the opening Champions League game. Um,
Fair.
I'll be honest. I think Chelsea have a top team. Believe it or not, I
Hmm.
just feel like I don't know. First of all, the injuries, but then again, that's down to your board. That's not Chelsea. I'm assuming you're a Chelsea fan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's down to your board. I feel like that's one. Um, and then also on top of that, I don't know. I feel like based on what I've heard, you had a bunch of red cards. Now
For sure.
that's down to
5 games in
maturity.
a row.
That's down to maturity, brother. I'll be really honest. Like you can have the best quality, but you also have to be mature, bro.
For
Fair.
sure.
Like that's the thing. Like I feel like if Chelsea was more mature, they'd actually be placing themselves in better positions than they are right now. That's one thing I can say. I'm not gonna act like they have bums. They actually don't have bums. I think Caicedo is amazing. I think Palmer's amazing. I think João Pedro is amazing. I'm not gonna change my energy over like a few games. But
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
just the maturity, man. It's just I don't know. And you need to get a new center back partnership probably, and you need a goalie ASAP.
Goalie has always been a problem. I genuinely do not know why we started the season with Sanchez again, but yeah, like you said, it's down to the board, honestly, because I think if you
I
watch
mean,
Sanchez last season for Chelsea and you still decided to make him the number one, then I think that's on you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what it is, bro. Because you have everything else, in my opinion. No joke.
Why was Estefan on the bench though? What do you agree with it, the decision?
I think Estaval is still not ready for the Premier League. I think physicality, if you checked, like if you watched him when he came on today, he got bullied a lot of times off the ball. And I think
Oh,
he's
okay.
better as an impact sub for now because right now he's just not physical enough. He can't play some of these games. Like the Premier League is incredibly physical. So I think he's
Yeah,
better as an impact player with
Okay, fair,
energy.
fair.
yeah, I have to admit, it takes a certain amount of physicality and reaction time to when you have the ball to actually cope, unfortunately. You know
For
what I mean? Which
sure.
is not the
Yeah.
most enjoyable thing to see, but the reality is it is what
Check
it
would
is,
be
man.
nice,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I really wanted
Man.
Donnarumma to come to Chelsea when he
Oh
was
yeah.
rumored to leave, but yeah, I mean,
Would you have taken Mignon? Because I know you were heavily linked with him from AC Milan at one
50-50.
point.
I think I would have liked him because he's a better option than Sanchez, of course, but he's obviously still not the best at the moment, so he's not someone you want to build a future around, you know?
I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
If you got Mignon, I think you guys would have been more impressed than you are right now. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I feel like him being at Milan didn't help last season, and I mean this season they're doing good as well. So
Fair.
I would
yeah,
have
yeah.
taken him.
I think yeah, with Moyon, maybe you could have been dark horses for the title, because I
Yeah,
rate him
he's
as
a
a
good shot
goalkeeper.
stopper, bro. He's an unreal shot stopper, in my opinion. I don't think it's talked about
I
enough.
think Sanchez is also really good at shot stopping. His problem is just decision making. He's just horrible at decision making, like terrible, actually. He makes the wrong passes, doesn't know when to come claim the ball, and usually, if you have a keeper like that, the defenders can't trust you. So it just creates uncertainty at the back.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah, yeah.
Was there any other substitution like Gittens or Tosin or Santos
Tosin
or
was a
Jordan?
horrible substitution in my
Oh,
opinion because
really?
yeah, he came on for Achimpong, who, if you scroll up, was having quite literally the game of his life. And I don't know what manager makes a change in the back when your defender is performing amazing. So For me, that change didn't make sense, and it kind of was what fucked us up because if you watch the goal where Bobby had, it was pretty much Bobby holding up Tosin Chaluba staring at the guy while there was no one there. He didn't close him down, and then he waited for him to quietly. It was like they were watching the play happen. Like I couldn't believe my eyes, honestly. Like it was insane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's what the hell is this? Are you getting a chance as well? What the fuck is this?
Zeer light up every what?
Yeah, so
Wait, every time he turns it up, bring the heat, bring the fire. Zeer's name the crowd desires. The big up, man.
Donnarumma is good, but he fucks up a lot. Yeah, he's not good with playing out from the back, but he's an amazing shot stopper. Yeah, what the hell is this? Come on, man. This is not the same level as the chance they're getting. What the hell is this?
I mean, he
Oh my
called you
God.
MVP. That's good enough.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair, fair.
You gotta take
Uh,
it.
all right. Let's look at the league table right now of the Premier League. After this, you're in 8th place right now. 9 games played, bro.
Hey, sixth place is interesting, Michael. Don't you think?
Yeah, we're gonna discuss that as well. That's crazy as well. But yeah, not 8th place for Chelsea is not good enough,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, 100%. For what we expected so far, yeah, not good enough.
bro.
I
Look
mean,
at
they have
Manchester United.
yeah. I just realized today that United is actually having a better season than us, which is insane to say. Like,
Oh yeah. By the way, I unfortunately, brother, I already knew that because we know somebody, me and Michael, who's a United fan, and he's been bragging about it all day.
Yeah,
I mean, they also beat us as well. So, yeah,
Man, like
yeah.
touchline, if you're watching, bro. Oh my god,
yeah.
unbearable.
All right.
Thank God I don't support Chelsea, but I'm just saying it was unbearable to listen to.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, it was a tough game to watch. I can't lie, bro.
So, all right, I want to move on to the Bayern game. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zeer, how was the performance of Bayern against Gladbach? The 3-0 victory.
Um, 13 wins in the bounce, no draws, no losses. How we roll. Um,
Yeah.
I just want to start that off. By the way, Toby, you can have Jackson back. He was utter dog shit today. No, we're
We
not
don't
willing to
want him
take the
either,
offer.
bro.
We're not willing to take the offer. You can have him back. He was utter dog shit alongside Lucho Diaz. You know,
Yeah,
but
I
because it's
imagine
your
you're not
channel, I'm not trying
triggering
to
the
go
buy
too far. We don't
option.
know what to call him, like I do on my channel. We tried to break down that haram ball low block. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I thought only Bischoff and Kim and Jay done really anything to try to break it down. Everyone else is just like struggling to. Even Harry Kane, I have to be honest. This is one of his, if not the worst game the whole season.
Damn.
And he scored, but in the second half, but he was offside. And then we ended up breaking the deadlock with Joshua Kimmich scoring a rebound off a deflected, or not a blocked shot, basically the first attempt he took it. And then from there, it opened the floodgates for us to score more. Like Guerrero scored one off a Olise pass. And then Lennart Karl, man, this kid is absolutely turning
What a
up.
goal.
This kid, bro, 2 games in a row, 2 bangers, bro. You see this guy? I'm hearing about Ingamoas. I'm hearing about Daumans, and I don't know who. No, the real deal is Lennart Karl, man. You know what I mean? This kid, he's coming in and he's showing an element of bravery I haven't seen from a kid in a while, bro. You know what I mean? At least with us. So it's like, listen, long may that continue, bro. Long may
Yeah,
that, you know what I mean? And I think we need to try to make sure that he stays because we don't want to do the same mistake as we done with the likes of, for example, Kenan Yildiz. Like he used to be with us, we let him go. Angelo Stiller, we let him go. All these guys let go, you know, and they ended up doing something. So,
Well,
but 2026 Ballon d'Or, I'm here. Hey, listen, hey, we still have
he could
other
go for that
players.
Copa trophy though.
Yeah, maybe Copa Trophy. Hey, listen, who knows, bro?
yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows?
What trophy is it?
Who knows, bro?
How long has he still on his contract?
Who?
Go.
Which? I have no idea. I think he just signed his pro one.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
okay,
That's crazy.
fair.
Yeah, he just signed his pro on him and Wisdom Mike. So they're gonna have a long time, bro. Long time. Now, but the thing is, for me, the main topic of the game, obviously they went down to 10 men. Um, because they caught one player caught Diaz's basically chins, kind of. So obviously the player got sent off. We gave away a penalty as well. Bischoff gave away a pen from a corner. And the brother Stoger decided to stutter and miss and hit the post. Typical, you know what I mean? So yeah, listen, the result will look very comfortable, but in reality, it was not a comfortable game. I am not gonna lie, because they played the haramest ball you'll ever see, and we broke it down, and we ended up getting the result. And long may these guys get relegated because they are one of the last place teams at the moment. If you go check the table. Um,
Oh shit!
To be honest, the reason why I don't really like them like that is because they usually give us a hard time. They're like our bogey team usually. I mean, recently we've been beating them, but like I think before the Tuchel season, they usually used to get results against us.
Bro, they're bottom right now. What the hell?
I told you, bro. Yeah. Other plus they've been poor. Today was like one of their better
It's
performances.
crazy.
Ivaldi, and by the way, that player of theirs named Dix. Oh, bro, that guy, Kevin Dix, bro. What, bro? That guy was genuinely a pain in the backside. Him and Nicholas, their goalie. Fuck, man. I was like, leave me alone, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah. I actually, by the way, before we continue, I actually genuinely, yeah, this brother. Oh my days. But yeah, I was not the biggest fan of Olise and Kane's performance. And I bring that up
Ah,
because
okay.
they are our two-star guys, aren't they? So I have to just call out the fact that they were very poor. I really thought they were poor. And like when Konrad Leimer come on and Guerrero come on, I was shocked that Leimer played left back and Guerrero played right back. Now don't get it twisted, we won, but I would rather Leimer be right back because Olise works better with Leimer there,
Okay.
which
Fair,
is
fair,
something
fair.
that I don't think people talk enough because they don't watch us week in, week out. But I think it would be more evident if they were to watch us more. But from a Bayern fan POV, that's one thing I have noticed. So I would rather Leimer be right back than left back. However, it doesn't matter because Leimer has been one of our most improved players this season. He really has. Like, it's ridiculous. You want him left back, you play him left back. He can do a job. You want him right back, he can do a job. Hell, I bet I can guarantee if you put him midfield for some weird reason, he'll do a job.
Yeah,
That
it's
guy,
true.
that guy has been rejuvenated to beyond belief under company. Last season, I called him out. I used to call him B Limer and God knows what. Yeah, now I'm actually like praising him. It's crazy work, you know. It's just ridiculous. Goretzka didn't do bad today, by the way, because he's in the team. He didn't do bad today. It wasn't
Yeah.
the best first half, but second half when he was playing center back, he done a bit more, which is weird. But then again, we didn't have much defending to do. Orbig literally just stood there. He could have like drank a good, I don't know, good pint, or he could have literally had shisha and he would have been okay. You know what I mean? Like Orbig didn't have much to do other than one moment and a pen. Like he was calm. Kim was very good. Opa was all right. So yeah, as a whole, it's just like we just struggled to get the goals. Nothing really was attacked on us, and we got the goals and we took the win. That's really it.
Fair, fair, fair. Um, why is it that Bowie is starting out of sudden? I've watched Bayern for. What's the reason? Is it because of injury or something, or?
Usually Limer would have started right back, but Stanisic got injured. Now he just came back. Actually, he came back playing a few minutes in the end.
Okay, fair, fair. Let's see. I see that Upamecano, yeah, his rating is not that good as well, right?
Yeah, he didn't have much to do though. So it's. I'll be real. He didn't have much to do. But the
Let's
reason why
see.
I was giving Kim more praise is because he was one of the guys breaking low blocks with his passing.
Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, how did you rate Urbic his performance?
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Okay, fair.
He made one little. Yeah, there was one moment in which he kind of scared me. But other than
Like,
that, nothing much really from him.
okay.
Yeah.
And how important is this win for Bayern in European for the next upcoming games?
bro. I think
13
every
in a
win is
row.
important, bro.
13
First
in
of
a row.
all, bro, that's what I was gonna tell you. I think it's important to keep our record going because I feel like with that record comes fear from opposition sides. I really
Yeah,
do.
definitely, definitely.
I
Also,
think,
an aura of confidence, man. I think.
yeah, that as well, bro. It's like we believe we can be anyone, and it's not even like. Here's the thing. I said this like before the international break ended, or like before it even started. Funny enough, in our last game, which was against Frankfurt, heading into the international break, I said our tests are going to be Dortmund. We passed it, just you know what I mean. I said the next game actually called because we're in the DFB Pokal and we've been losing that competition since 2020, bro. Like that's
It's
crazy.
crazy, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you know what I
gosh.
mean? And I want to win that competition. So that's a test for me, even though realistically it's called. But even then, since they got promoted, they've actually had a decent run. They only lost 1-0 to Dortmund today, right? Bayer scored last minute, and they were defending for their lives because I saw bits of that game. That's what it looked like to me, right? So they're gonna try to defend for their lives against us. So this is the same thing that we saw against Gladbach is gonna happen with Köln. I can guarantee it. So Köln, PSG, we play them in Parc des Princes next Champions League game.
Yeah, I was about to ask about
Ooh.
that. How do you feel about the next two games? Because you have PSG and Arsenal.
Yeah, and Arsenal.
Oh.
Yes, those the games for me. If we win all those, or maybe get a draw in one or the other, whatever, I'm not gonna lie. I might back us to win the whole competition of
The
the Champions
UCL, yeah. That's
because
fair.
because PSG, nobody really. Let's be honest. Like they literally beat Barcelona, right? They beat Barcelona with a C team. Now imagine with their A team. We're more likely to be playing them with their A team because their players
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got back
yeah.
and they
This
just
is it.
slapped Leverkusen, these frauds, 7-2, right?
Yeah.
On their ground. So basically, for the way I see it is we have to go to their ground and we have to give it a performance and a half. Yeah. Like if I actually think as well, what might actually help that Club World Cup quarterfinal we had against them. Because when we played against them, and I don't know if you agree, Toby, I think it opened the floodgates to
For
understand.
PSG.
Yeah, for you
Yeah,
to beat
yeah,
them in the
I
final.
agree. I think that's the only reason we were able to even beat them at the end because that game really opened them up tactically, and people really saw how you could pin
Yeah, it's like you
PSG.
have to press them,
Mm.
like you have to press them.
Facts.
You know what I mean? If you press them, and we're gonna be pressing. I don't see us being defensive unless Enrique approaches such way.
No, it's
But
gonna be a good game.
yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those get tactical whatever chess games, whatever. But
No, but I think even tactics aside, I think the quality that's going to be shown there, Olise always turns up on big Champions League nights. You're going to have Desiree doing his thing. So I think Kane as well always bags on those nights. So I think we're in for a good game for sure. I'm excited for that one,
yeah, but they
honestly.
also have quality to be fair. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia,
Oh,
Vitinha.
but I think you guys have the quality to take them. If there were any
Oh
team in the Champions
yeah.
League,
But I'm giving them the respect that they deserve. You get
no,
me?
for sure.
I'm
I
not gonna
mean, they're
do a
defending
Barcelona
champions,
thing.
bro. They're
Yeah,
defending
exactly.
champions.
I'm
So
not
yeah.
doing the Barcelona thing and say, "Oh, we have Yamal this, we have no. See, this is the problem with Barca. They talk
They
too
need to
much on
win first, bro.
There you go, bro. See, so I'm just humbling myself. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
we can try to get a result. I'm not gonna say we're gonna slap them. I'm not saying we're gonna destroy. I don't think that.
Yeah.
If anything, out of that, I would not be shocked if that game ended in a draw. I feel like we'll figure one another out and just becomes a draw, literally.
Yeah.
Or maybe one will win by a goal or something. But I same with and by the way, even the Arsenal game for me, like I would like to be arrogant about the Arsenal game because obviously Arsenal, like we always slap them. They're like, we're like their daddies and that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we have to be objective. Their defense
They're a good
against
team.
our attack makes it interesting.
Yeah,
It
they're
really
Yeah,
does.
conceding
definitely, bro.
goals, only 3 goals, so it's
And 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 then it's in the Emirates, man. If it was in the Allianz, I would have backed this.
that makes it interesting for sure. But I think
Yeah,
it also changes the approach of the game because I think if anything, you guys are gonna go more risk instead of playing safe because you're coming away, coming to the Emirates, so it's all out.
yeah, but we're always gonna go. We're always gonna. Here's the thing, we are gonna go risky mode, but if they are actually putting us in a position in which they're pressuring us, then we will also have to adapt and defend. That's what it is. So it's like we will. So it's basically like companies learn to adapt. I feel like that's something that he's not been given enough respect for. Like
No,
people
he's
look at
doing an
company
incredible
and they're
job.
like yeah, they look at him, they're like, oh, Burnley relegated. Da, 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 da. But I've always said this, and Michael, you know, bro. For
Yeah.
me, I don't care about what league you're in, how you where. I care about the actions you do. The
His
actions that you
changes
do.
today made the game for
Yes,
sure.
yes, bro. Because if you make these accurate decisions, no matter where you are, you're ready to do it in a bigger occasion. If you do it right, at least, you know. So, listen, bring it on, man. I've never been put in the position since I'm this confident in like the past few years. So, bring it on,
Yeah,
I
man.
think
fair.
it can be another like impressive UCL season for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, by the way, nobody gave us a prayer against Chelsea. No, I remember heading into that game, Chelsea world champs, Chelsea gonna do this, Chelsea gonna do
No, I
that.
had you guys for sure. I think that's just the
Yeah,
average
you,
football
English
fan.
fans in general. Yeah, but English fans,
Yeah,
they
I
were
know
like,
what you're trying to say. So yeah, you're right.
Like,
yeah, it's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I mean. It's like they look at the league and they're like, yeah, we don't give a much. Don't get it twisted. I actually gave Chelsea respect, but
no,
at the same
I thought we were gonna do a thing because Palmer was gonna be there, but I think to go to Bayern and think you're gonna get a result, especially after not playing in the Champions League for years, that's a dream, bro. Like honestly.
true, yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough, man. That's fair.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah. Was there any standout player, in your opinion, you think should get more praises of Bayern of the game, or
In the
or in or in even in the season so far?
in the season, Konrad Leimer, I feel like people see him, they're like, oh, he's a bum. Trust me, I was one of them guys. But he's stepped up to another level on the ball and off the ball. His work rate, it's ridiculous, man. I think if he keeps on going and we end up winning the big trophies like that, like let's say we win Champions League, etc., etc. I'm not gonna lie, we may have to have some uncomfortable conversations about this guy being in the season, being the best in it, in this position, because he's been unreal so
Mm,
far. But he needs to keep the trajectory going, of course. I mean, that's just me saying, like, if you know what I mean. So I would say Konrad Leimer would be one of them. Um, Upamecano's had a massive step up for the past, I would say, year or so. That's another guy. I know Liam's in the chat. Big up to him. Me and him always
big
go
up.
back and forth because I call him a fraud because he usually doesn't turn up in big games, which it's still the case. However, so far, Borussia Dortmund, he stepped up, especially when Bowie put him on the ropes a little bit with the way Dortmund was pressing. You know what I mean? Fair play. I just need to continue towards the end of the season. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I would say him, Upamecano. Um, Other than that, really, I think everybody else is notable. Obviously, we can talk about the likes of Kimmich, Pavlovic doing very well together in the midfield. Bischoff coming in and playing a decent role on days. Diaz on his day does a job, but on his off day is terrible. Not even gonna lie, he's the biggest hit and miss player ever. You know what I mean? So
fair.
it's it's one of those ones, bro. It really is one of those. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
there are two questions I want to ask you about Bayern. First one is I've seen it a couple times. People commenting right now. I don't agree with it, but some people are saying Bayern are peaking too soon and they're gonna fall down later on in the season. What
Oh
do you
yeah, no,
think about it?
that's them coping. They're coping.
Yeah,
By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. In some cases, that is true. Like I've seen teams peak too
fair.
soon and then fall. I've seen some teams peak from beginning till the end. I've seen teams that literally continue their form from start to the. It depends, bro. You know what I mean? It depends what's going on. I will say one thing though. Our squad is still very thin. I think the fact of Musial and Davies coming back, hopefully they stay fit. That'll be very big.
Yeah,
But I still think we need to sign a few players in January. I still do because
What position would you say?
Yeah, which position is important to get some backups for?
I would say a backup left winger or
Okay,
anybody in attack that's versatile enough. So but for me, preferably, I would go Lookman because Lookman wants to leave Atalanta ASAP.
That's a good
And
yeah,
signing.
good
and
player.
yeah. And I would go for probably, you know what? I would say maybe a defender.
Okay,
I would say a backup because right now we have Ta Kim and Upamecano. I don't trust that youngster Kiala at all. So yeah, I would probably at least in the midfield you have Bischoff, you have Kimmich, you have Pavlovic. You can have Limer if it's necessary. You know, my main thing is the defense. I think that's the biggest worry for me because I also don't think Stanisic is center back more so than he's a full back.
okay, fair. And yeah, the next question I have for you is, yeah, if it looks okay, if you're looking right now, the Bundesliga, you got guys are gonna win it. But do you think the season is a failure if Bayern are not winning the Champions League?
Only if we don't win the Pokal on top of the Bundesliga, then yes. But if we win the Pokal, then it's all right for me.
Okay, so you need at least two trophies to have a
Yeah. So if
decent
we want,
season.
let's say, Bundesliga, Champions League, that's fine with me. Bundesliga, Pokal. The only time I actually think that, which I don't think is ever going to happen, but I don't think the double would make sense to me, even though don't get it twisted, it's still amazing, is if we lost the league. Because the league
Oh
is
yeah,
because the league is too easy to lose. I'm sorry. The league is too easy to lose. I know like about Bayern fans at times want to be defensive about the Bundesliga, this, but stylistically, generally speaking, I don't rate it like that. Like stylistically,
fair.
I actually think in the Bundesliga, everyone goes gung ho. The defending concept is gone. Everyone knows how to attack but not defend, and then they only know how to defend. In the case of Borussia Mönchengladbach today, when they play
Yeah, yeah.
against a low block, you know what I mean? Anyone that plays against us, this whole attacking gimmick in the window, and they play defensive. You know, it's just one of them. So yeah, man. Yeah, big up 61 subs.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link to Liam. Okay, one sec. Um, yeah, Gio should have been here, but I don't know where he is. I want to
Yeah, but
talk with.
that's typical. That's typical, Gio. Don't be sure. You have to be on his case, bro. You have to be on his case.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Um. Okay, I want to talk about the Napoli Inter game. Did you guys have seen the game or you haven't seen the
No,
game?
I know you didn't watch on, so you may have to talk on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I watched that one. It was quite a good game, actually. I think when you sent me the list of games, it actually made me want to watch more because usually I just watch Chelsea and that's it for the weekend. But
Ah, I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Did you expect that the result of because my prediction was 2-1 for Napoli, but I know Gio had a feeling Inter was gonna win. What's
I think
your
I didn't
opinion?
really expect anything going into the game. I know they're both top teams, so I was expecting a good game to be fair. But man, like Napoli actually tore them apart. Like at some point, the game was kind of even in the first half. Inter trying to get chances to fight back, but as soon as that second half started, it looked like a different Napoli team, bro. Like they were tearing them
Fair.
apart in the midfield. Neres was doing a crazy job on counterattacks, and Anguissa's goal was just like
Oh, that goal was amazing.
what a
But
goal, bro.
at first, I thought it was a strange decision for me to
The
see
penalty?
Neres as the
Oh, there's a
false
striker.
nine because he played years ago for Ajax as well. I never
Rino.
thought he had the qualities to play in a false nine, but I think he did decent, man.
He did a really good job today, I think. Yeah. Can't hate on his performance today.
But yeah, what do you think about the penalty decision for Napoli though? Because
The
yeah,
first one?
because
Bro, that's not a
yeah,
penalty alive for
no,
me.
that was not a penalty, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Like I was trying really, really hard because it took a while for them to actually decide as well. They went to the VAR and everything. And I really wanted to like give them the penalty. I was looking for the contact, but it was not there, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Deontay is saying it in the chat. Um, yeah, it was a disgrace. All right, guys, here he is. He already was there for the first episode. Welcome back, Liam. How you doing, Broski?
Yo, yo, yo. And I need to change my background. Sorry, I was just
Oh
watching.
yeah, yeah.
Big up everyone on the panel, man. Yeah, man. Right, what we talking about? I know we were talking about Bayern, but I could talk about Bayern for about 6 years. So, what's the?
Yeah, we can still talk a little bit about it, but before, let's add another guest. First, it was the plan to add him next week, but yeah, this guy Gio has disappeared. So let's bring him on. Big up to Rino. Big up, broski.
Buonasera. What's going on, guys?
Fine, bro. What about you?
Not too bad. The last minute thing, but my son is okay at this moment, so I thought to join for 10 minutes, so
Cool, cool.
just in case.
Did,
Which
did
I'm
you watch
watching.
the? Did you watch the Napoli Inter game?
Well, I did the hate along. Of course, I watched it.
Yeah, what was your opinion about the game, bro?
Buddy, I was kind of shocked, to be honest, because I thought the Inter was going to win, but man, the second half, uh, the Inter just went down. And of course, there was drama with Conte Lautaro. Then Conte did his best, and they played a better team. Even that counter attack between Neres and McTominay when he scored the second goal, I was like, it's
Oh,
finita. But I had Fabio from Milan Weekly podcast. He said Inter was dangerous. At the first step, I can say they were dangerous. But then after that, they just went down and no control to Inter. They played a better team, even though, I wouldn't mind the tie, to be honest, but it is what it is, right? So,
yeah.
which I did say at the beginning of my hit along, I don't think Conte is going to lose another game. Usually the Milan, no, the Inter and Napoli, it could be a tie or Inter win, but Napoli got their shot, and Inter, I'm sorry, because even last week against Roma, they got pretty lucky. They played good defense. Even
Yeah.
today, good defense the first half, but then they just went down. I don't know what happened there, to be honest.
What do you think about the penalty decision for Napoli?
To be honest, it's a 50-50. I have a friend, he's a referee. He said the same thing. So, yes, there was contact from Mkhitaryan, but what surprised me, he did not look on the VAR. But then on the Inter situation, the Inter PK, they look on the
Yeah.
VAR. It doesn't make sense. So,
Yeah. That was strange for me as well. Yeah, bro, that McTominay goal and also from Anguissa, amazing goals.
oh yeah, Aguisa, that was amazing. No doubt. McTominay, he's been pretty good under Conte. And that's what Conte does best. But, the Broom got injured, and even though without the Broom, they still win it. So they don't need the Hoyland, the Lukaku, or the Broom. They have a good team, and then they have a good coach. So,
Yeah.
we'll see
And
what happens.
what do you think about the Juventus game for tomorrow with
Uh,
Lazio?
I said it on Thursday. I'm going to say it again. I'm not looking forward to it because Lazio has been losing. Then against us, they're probably going to win. We'll see. I could be wrong, but I don't trust Tudor. I don't trust the team. So we'll see. I'm hoping 1-0 win for Juve. I'm just only hoping. Is it going to happen? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of lost faith with my Juventus boys. So I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm being realistic.
Yeah, you're. I think you're seventh right now or something in the league, Serie A, so that's not good enough.
Yeah,
Man.
7, and then we haven't won 7 games. So
You haven't wins for 7 games.
no, we tied in between.
Wow.
We lost last week with Como, so yeah, ain't looking pretty.
Why do you think he's still not fired?
I don't know, Juventus. We have a bad management. They were saying probably tomorrow, but is Palladino gonna come? Is he gonna change Palladino? I don't know, bro. I don't think so. The only thing that has to change is the management and everything. They need to put guys, that know soccer, which unfortunately we don't have anybody.
Yeah, fair. All right, I want to move on to the Liverpool result. Oh yeah, look. Did one of
Yes.
you guys watch the game?
Yeah, I
No.
did. I did. I watched the ending.
You watched it, did you? Yeah. The only thing I was doing a stream on my MMA channel, watching the UFC, but
Wow.
I had people talking. Catalan was in my chat saying reacts. I'm like, what reacts? Like, I didn't even realize that they were playing today. So yeah, I went on his stream and then I seen that they were losing. So I was like, yeah, win-win for me.
He was sad. He was sad, man. He's just sitting with the sunglasses. Okay, that's
Good.
I have to be honest. I was saying the whole time Slot is gonna fix it, but now after this loss, doubting it because this is not good, man. They have
No, it's
won.
not.
They have won. They lost 4 games, I think, in a row in the Premier League, right?
No, so basically in
20
all
or something,
competitions, I think because Frankfurt they won in it. So like now in 6 games they lost 5 times.
Things we love to
What do
see.
you think is the problem, though?
Slot. I think they spent too much money on the attack.
Isak,
Yeah,
especially.
Liam's right. Yeah, they spent. I know what it is. Listen. They tried too hard to tell the world that they are a big club.
Yeah,
That's
they were
what they tried
flexing.
doing.
Yeah.
Let's don't get it twisted. Liam knows we love doing the same, at least as
Oh,
fans. But you know what it is. If you're gonna do that, make sure you win. I remember saying, congrats, you spent the money, you even got Verts over
Well,
us. Cool.
Yeah.
But make sure you win, because if you don't win, we will be the ones laughing at your face.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Zeer's on it.
Listen, hey, bro, listen. They want the title, big club. Hey, listen, they're still not really bigger. But if it makes them sleep well at night, go
Fair
ahead.
enough.
But
Fair enough.
but the trophies will pile up, and when the trophies do pile up, the facts speaks better than the feelings. You get me? That's all I'm gonna say. This is why in England, the only club I can really respect like that in terms of standards is Chelsea. That's the only club I can really respect instead of having standard for their club about winning. Yeah, it's like Abramovich pulled up. He said, "I'm putting standards in the club." Everybody else, excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Liverpool's excuse FC. United, when they
Yeah.
get back up, excuse FC. Bloody Arsenal, the biggest excuse FC I've ever seen in my life. They're all excuses. Excuse. Winners win, losers explain. This is what it is, bro. This is what it is.
It's facts.
Yeah, that is what it is, bro.
I think Isak was very unnecessary, man. Like, I just
But
can't
Toby-
justify it.
But Toby, did you make excuses when you won the Club World Cup and 2 Champions Leagues against the best teams on the season? You didn't make. You
Bro,
were
that's
you were
Arsenal's
winning.
favorite line, man.
Yeah, you were winning, weren't you? You were winning. You were winning, bro. That's why you're taking over London eventually. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. You get me? It's
Yeah,
how we
we just
roll.
need those primes, bro, but it's not coming anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
You never know.
You need to fix that problem.
I don't see the prem in our future. I think that team is too immature still.
Mm.
So, and we don't have a proper striker to actually like get us up there. So, yeah.
Where is this guy going? Go anywhere. Go anywhere, Pop.
I'll die today. Oh, good.
Oh shit, man.
Oh man.
Man said it's oh yeah, it is. It's been over. So are you still making the Champions League final?
Nah.
Oh.
Is how many GA is Vert's gonna get?
Did
know what it
one
was?
of you?
You know what it was? His road to Budapest was watching us.
Bravo. I love that.
Oh.
Name my sons. Sorry, guys.
Oy.
Hey, listen, let your son laugh. It's okay.
No, it's good. No, he's laughing in a good way.
Yeah, I know. Let him laugh. It's okay. Big up to your son.
Thank you.
Did one of you guys see? I've seen the preseason games of Liverpool because I watched some of them and I already saw the problems in the defense when they were playing. I remember the game against Milan, they lost 3-1. Bro, if one of you guys watched that game or the highlights, it was crazy. Every time Milan was attacking in that game, there was so much space. From that moment, I was like, maybe for them it's better to not buy Isaac and get some defenders. But they decided to go all attack, and
They were
now
trying to
they have
get,
a shit defense.
They were trying to get Gay last minute, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, yeah. But the
Why-
thing is, they could have focused on getting.
That's
they
my
could have
point.
focused on
Like,
early,
why get him last minute?
Yeah, they could have focused on him earlier. And now, by the way, now Gay looks like he might go elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
still
he's
think-
gonna join Liverpool.
I don't know. You know what? Part of me.
I think he
still
might
thinks-
stay. I think Crystal Palace is having a decent season and he's important. So
Yeah, no, but you know what? By the way, I was joking. I actually still think he'll go Liverpool, and if he does,
Yeah?
I'll be a bit shocked. Yeah. I know. By the way, Liam, I know what you're gonna say. Max Erbel held meeting with Gay. Blah, blah, blah. I know what you're gonna say. I know.
Why would you, why would you go to that dead club?
Yeah, because he could be, because you know what it is. He could be the difference between that defense looking bad and good.
Bro, they got Van Dijk at the back. Let's say.
I don't see him starting over
Konate,
either
you
of
know.
them when they're fit. So he's going to the bench. So for me, I don't think it's a good move, man.
I actually think if whoever is manager, whether it's Slot or the next manager after he gets sacked, most likely.
Nah, he
Um,
gets-
I don't. Well,
You know.
listen, whoever is managing listen, if it was me, I'm playing Gay over Konate.
Second Premier
Yeah.
League in their history, man said sacked.
But that's what I'm saying. The right manager would actually play Gay as a starting center.
Yeah, I agree with you, Zeer. I agree. I wouldn't put Gay on the bench right now. Konate still hasn't extended his contract, right, as well. So
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Looks
They
like
should
he's
push for
going
him
to
in
Real
January. As
Madrid.
mad as it sounds, just push for him in
Yeah.
January.
yeah.
sorry, what did you say, Zeer?
Push for him in January, Liverpool.
Yeah.
yeah, but Glasner will just say Glasner will threaten to leave again.
But didn't he rejected the contract offer from Crystal Palace though, Glasner? To extend, I think he rejected them.
Yeah, but if he leaves, bro, they're getting bottom of the table. Not bottom, but bottom half of the table.
bottom half he means, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he could manage any club on this panel right now.
Fair, yeah,
He's that good.
definitely.
Glasner's
I
that good.
said Liverpool will fight for fourth place at most, and people left. I predicted they will go fifth in the league.
That's bold.
Okay.
They just have two big problems. They have no creativity. The person they bought to create is not doing a good job.
Oh
Like
wait,
Yeah,
Salah's very bad form right now. Wirtz is not creating anything, and then there's no defensive midfielder to stop anything.
Here he goes again.
Wait, look at Baran's chat.
Ignore road to Budapest. Oh, yeah.
That's facts. Facts.
Oi.
Facts.
Hey, listen,
Tough to
man.
be a Liverpool fan these days, man.
Listen. Hey, listen. All this money spent, and they're losing 5 out of 6 games. Damn.
It's bad, really bad.
Wow.
If there are a couple draws or something, okay, but losing 5 out of 6.
It's also
is
the
great.
teams.
Wait. Couple of draws. They spent a lot of money, Michael.
I know, bro. I know, but
Liverpool. This is what
I
I
know,
mean.
but still.
Michael, standards in the floor.
no.
Not good.
Bro, 5 out of 6 losses is crazy.
It's also the teams they lose to. I mean, Crystal Palace, they lost to us.
did Brentford
That's
not
the
just
defending
sell their
champions.
best
You
player
can't
as
lose
well?
to Chelsea.
Bro, they lost to Man United for the first time in Anfield. God knows how long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 years, I think.
They lost that.
Hold up a
That's
second.
bad.
Yeah.
Where did Brentford have lost both their 2 best players? No,
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jordan Henderson beat them today.
what's his
Yeah.
name? Visa. I don't know how to say it. The guy that went to
Wissa
Newcastle.
Wissa.
and Mbeumo.
Yeah, he was there at Brentford, no?
Yeah, now he's on
Yeah,
Newcastle.
and
Yeah.
Bravo.
And in
And
Burma,
Mbeumo.
yeah. And they still lost.
The problem is that they're center back. They are playing hoofball. There's absolutely no control over the game. They play like they are a goal down in 9th minute from minute 1. Fair.
Yeah, Reax was going mad on his stream about Kirkes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
all the
shit.
Liverpool fans I know hate that guy. like genuinely hate that guy. Like they complain that he can't defend, which was one of the attributes that they actually did buy him for. So I think it's crazy. I lost to a set piece coach.
Yo.
But they don't know what they're buying, bro. They're just buying for the sake of buying it.
Yeah, I think the transfer window was really oh yeah, we have more pull, like you guys said, because all the names they brought in, Kerkez was heavily linked to other clubs. They went to get him. Wirtz was heavily linked to other clubs, went to get him. Ekitike, same thing, linked to Newcastle, went to get him, who actually is the only good signing that I think they made. And then
Yeah.
Isak was just a waste of money, in my opinion, because you can't have a talent like Ekitike and then tell him to go sit on the bench to
Yeah.
Isak.
Or they have to change the formation, play like 4-4-2 or something.
I think Slot is too stubborn for that right now.
Facts. Yeah, that's something. It's something
that'll be
really
the
of
downfall,
the.
won't it? That'll be the downfall.
Sorry.
That'll be his downfall if he doesn't.
Yeah, that's something really
It's
Dutch
struggling.
manager is
And Salah is not getting dropped. He
struggling
signed
with.
that big deal as well.
Yeah.
They should have taken the Saudi money, honestly, bro. It's not like
Hey, my Saudi club Al Hilal, we were linked with him. We were
Yeah, and
posting.
instead you got
about him on
Nunes.
Facebook. Yeah, hey, guess what? Hey, listen, Darwin Nunes right now is doing better than Salah. That's for
He's
sure.
cooking.
I mean, to be honest, that's not saying much because he was shit yesterday against Al Ittihad, but we still won. So it's okay.
Damn. But if you would do a prediction right now, guys, I'm gonna ask you one by one, starting with Liam. Do you think Arne Slot is gonna get sacked this season?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think you could sack a manager. I'll say it quickly because I know you want to go to the other panelists. I don't think you can sack a manager who gets you your second Premier League of all time. Like league titles, they've got 20, fair enough, but they've only got 2 Premier Leagues. You know what I mean? Since the league was formed, I don't think you can sack that. That's like them sacking Klopp.
Yeah.
I think they can, but they're not willing to.
Maybe if the fan base is gonna turn
If they like
really against them.
Shit,
I think it depends on how bad the season gets, because I think with the money spent, there's a huge amount of pressure. So if they don't get results, especially Champions League wise, if they're not able to if they suffer a big upset, I think he could lose his job for sure.
So
That's
if you had
100%.
to pick one, yes or no, for Toby, yes or no?
I would say no, because I think it's still too early in the season. They bought a lot of players. It's a transition season, if anything. So I think next season, if he doesn't start the season well, he could be out before even December. So
okay, fair. What do you think, Reno?
I think no, as what everybody's saying, because they spend big money. Of course, knock on wood, if they do worse at the Champions League, maybe yes, because they did spend big money. So we'll see about who you're gonna put. That's the question. You guys know more than me in Premier League, so
Yeah, fair, yeah. And what do you think, Zeer?
He's not getting sacked, but realistically, he should be.
I mean,
For me, it's
managers have been sacked for
Listen,
worse.
man, a big club standards.
True.
Come on.
I think yes. If this is gonna continue, yes, I think yes, because I see it a little bit already that the fans are most likely okay. He's the one doing bad, but they're not talking a lot about the players, in my opinion. It's all everyone saying it's Slot's fault. So I have a feeling they're maybe gonna turn against him.
And sorry to cut you off, but I think their next couple of games could really decide that, because they have Madrid and City in their next 4. So I think if they're not able to turn up the performances, it could look really bad, because I mean they've lost 5 and 6. It could be looking like 7 and 10. And
Remember that they were used to it. They've been used to this. They've been used to back-to-back losses. That was their history before.
Man said that was their history,
In the Bente area, it was definitely when they finishing 7.
To be fair, that was their history before Klopp. Yeah,
like what Michael was saying about if the fans pipe up. Okay, should they? Probably, because of the money they've spent, But the fans have been in disarray before. Why, surely you've got to give him a chance. Bayern Munich had freaking Company who got Burnley relegated.
That's fair.
And they give him a chance.
Fair.
Yeah, but Liam, I'm
Or
gonna
same
be,
with
I'm
Juventus.
gonna be,
The
yeah,
fans were
It's
complaining,
tough.
but
It's tough.
yeah,
it's
but
tough.
You lose a right
can I,
back, lose a
I'm
left
just
back,
gonna
new
make,
left back.
I'm gonna give a response to that though. We are very lucky. I think it's okay to say that we were lucky that company is turning out to do what he's doing. I really think it's okay to say that. But
Yeah,
I don't think this is by design because what I really think is by design is being proactive. Being proactive is if you see something wrong, deal with it.
Yeah, but Toby will know this himself. Look what his club does, and that hasn't always worked. Saka
Yeah,
managers.
well, look, in
reacting
our
isn't
end,
always the best thing.
yeah, I know, but if it doesn't work,
they don't
you
fix. You guys have fixed
can,
the problem. We haven't fixed for like 6 years, man. So
yeah, but you know what it is. But you know what's the beauty of like the whole sacking hiring thing? You're eventually gonna get someone that works.
yeah, but I don't
True,
know. In
true.
our end is bad. Look at
And by
Napoli.
the
They
way,
were shit.
and
Then they fixed the problem right away.
no,
So
and the thing is, yes, you may not build sustainability with manager and player like the whole connection, this yada yada. But what you can guarantee is you're more likely to win trophies. Like
Yeah,
Toby's
true.
club won it with Di Matteo against us, bro.
No, Drogba.
No, that was
work.
simple.
Won it with
simple
a
draw
donkey
on that.
manager that ruined us, Liam.
Yeah, but no.
You
That
say
was-
no, but my
no,
point is
that
they
was
hired and
Drogba,
they
bro.
but
That
they
was
hired
Drogba,
and
man.
sacked
That was
managers and
Drogba.
it worked.
Bro, they could have had one person on the pitch and they still would have won that night. Drogba
Like,
was the
it
only
was
reason
too
they
much.
won.
It was too much written in the stars for players like
Yeah.
Drogba, Lampard, Terry. Like it was insane night, man.
Yeah,
But again, you're missing the point. The point you say it's written in the stars, but you had the manager. I think he joined your club like what midway through that season.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
probably even
Yeah,
after.
and obviously it got your players going. That's my point. Like sometimes somebody coming in bringing an impact immediately helps. But
I
that's
see
what
what
I'm
you mean.
saying.
That new
With our
manager
case,
bounce
we're
is
lucky.
definitely a thing.
Bro, there's only a few clubs, okay, very few, that actually can do what we have done so far and get away with it, bro. Like Man United back in the day, yeah, with Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Arsenal, yeah. Zidane, maybe you can say Real Madrid because if it wasn't for that Champions League winning run, he would have been sacked way earlier.
Facts.
You know what I
He wasn't
mean?
doing well in the league as
Because
well.
we know Madrid, they like to sack somebody if they don't win that Champions League. We know how they roll. If they
Yeah.
don't win La Liga as well on top. So, like, we know how they roll. So, my point is, there's only a few cases that I can think of that realistically speaking, like, it works to keep a manager for a long term. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. By the way, even with us, bro, we haven't kept managers for a long time, majority of our tenure, by the way. Like, I remember seeing League on a review, like, bare managers that we had like 16 in the 2000s. Like, the likes of
I saw that as well.
Klinsmann and God knows who, bro. Van Gaal, Jojo Pankis, Pep, Kovac, Ancelotti, Flick, Nagelsmann. Like, come on, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. The way I see it is I just want to win. Like, realistically, I just want to win. Like, I couldn't give a fuck about loyalty unless you win.
I understand, bro.
Mentality.
Yeah, winning mentality, bro. I'm not here for loser, crybaby.
exactly.
All right, Rino, I see you have to go, right?
Yeah, I have to go. Sorry, guys. Thank you for letting me join. Then maybe next week we can do this in a better way. My
Yeah,
son
no
is driving me
problem.
nuts. But thank you. Nice to know you guys, and we'll chat soon. Okay?
Yes, big ups.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. All right, I now want to move on to the prediction of the El Clasico tomorrow. What do you think, Zeer, is going to happen with that game?
Should be an interesting game, but at the end, I think Madrid wins.
I think it's going to be Barcelona, you know. I have a feeling it's going to be Barcelona. I don't want it to be, but
I feel like the plot is against them, bro. I don't know if you guys saw the thing with Lamine on the show talking about Madrid, but I think it's getting to that point where they're a bit confident. And I think Real Madrid, for the first time, are going into an El Clasico as underdogs because it's been a while. So I think they could get a result. And they're playing at home as well. So
Bro, I know what it is for me. I think Hansi Flick's style is getting found out, bro.
That's
Nah, I
true.
mean, yeah.
But yeah,
Like,
you and Liam know a little bit about Sabi Alonso, and I know you, Zeer, don't really rate him. So,
yeah, I don't rate him like that.
and after the loss against Atletico, when they lost 5-2, I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
I
about
know
this
I
guy.
know I understand your point, but the point, my point is as well is that Flick is gonna die on that hill of attacking, and I don't know if they're gonna get as many goals. That's my only thing. Like, you're not wrong, but that's what makes it interesting. To be fair, it's
It's a
like
tight
both
one. You
points
can
can be
never
true. Yeah, yeah,
predict.
both points can be true. That's the thing. So I actually don't know.
Yeah, what do you think, Liam?
I really hope it's like the deadest 0-0 game I've ever seen. I
Well,
hate.
no, I'm not trying to see that. To be, I need a winner and loser.
Yeah,
There's
but
goals. There's got to
I'm
be
not
goals.
watching
I'm
it,
gonna
bro, so
watch
I'll
the
give
game
you a
as
shot.
well.
Yeah, deadest 0-0 game. I hate both teams, both scum, both cheats.
True, but
So when I seen Real Madrid get slapped by the bigger team, Atletico Madrid,
that's a
the
bigger
team,
team.
the
That
team
guy.
that don't cheat. I thought it was amazing. Alvarez showed him who daddy is. But you either get Kylian Mbappe, who's doing a madness with a man, or you got Lamine Yamal, who's doing madness with everyone, seemingly. So it's a
Yeah.
lose-lose, to be honest. But you ask about Xavi. Remember, he left the Bundesliga because of a relegated manager.
Oi. Oi.
Because Wirtz was going to sign a new deal. A lot of people don't know this. Even
Oh,
React,
really?
he doesn't know this. Yeah, he was going to sign a brand new deal if Alonso was to stay. And,
Oh yeah, Florian Wirtz. Yeah, true. Yeah,
and Alonso didn't want to stay. So, yeah.
Okay, fair, fair.
I
So
remember he was
0-0
close to
is your
staying, yeah.
prediction?
Yeah, no.
What do you think, Toby?
I'm going 3-2 Madrid.
Oi. I think the opposite, 3-2 Barcelona, unfortunately. All wrong? But yeah, I think it's going to be Barcelona again. I don't know why, but I always have a feeling that Barcelona wants a little bit more to win El Clasico.
I
That's
mean, they
always
have
the
more
feeling I'm
wins.
having.
They have more
Yeah,
wins, so you're not wrong in that regard.
yeah. After last season, they surely have. After I think 4 or 5 times they
Yeah,
won
in
against
recent times
Madrid.
they've really been
But the I think 1 or 2 years before that they had a streak like 4 or 5 games in a row winning to Barcelona. So yeah, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, man. Because
they have to
yeah,
change the
the
narrative.
game
So
against
that's
Juventus was not good as well. So that's why I'm also like, are they
Not good is an
really?
understatement, brother.
Yeah, bro. I'm feeling like, is this team really the team that is top of the table on the La Liga because they're good or because they're lucky? I, w- I
I
want
mean,
to
I've
put.
especially in
watched
the
a few
Champions
of
League.
the
It's because they pay the refs, bro.
No, I've watched a few of the games because I like hate watching both clubs, to be honest. On both of them, but yeah, with Madrid, I'm gonna be honest. They do play better than last season. However, I do feel like it's either Mbappe or bust. I don't think Vinicius has been that good this season.
Oh, he's horrible.
He's going to
Yeah,
Saudi, I guarantee it.
but oh yeah, I've been telling the Vinicius guy in my chat usually to prepare for Saudi. I'll pick you up, no problem. But yeah, Vinicius is literally Mbappe or Arda Güler that's really doing anything going forward. And defensively, it's probably for the most part. I mean, don't get it twisted. I think Militao's improved, and Hoysen's doing good in terms of what he does on the ball, but defensively can get caught out against better opposition. I feel like,
Yeah.
proven by what happened against Soros. Who's it? Correas? Correas, I think his name is. He's very good. I have to give credit where it's due. But he's been a
Yeah.
bit off, but he's been good for the most part. Courtois still saving their backside. That's another thing we have to worry about. So yeah, with Real Madrid, it's just they play all right, but and Tchouaméni stepped up too. So they have players that stepped up under Alonso's system, but the question will be is when the going gets tough, will Alonso be making some stupid decision? That's really my question mark with Alonso.
Okay.
And I'm sure Liam will agree with me because we saw this at Leverkusen. He makes like the dumbest decision when it matters, especially against us when we won 5-8. Brother didn't even put a striker on. How pathetic. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's Alonso, really. Man said, bro, he's worse than. Okay, we don't say that.
No.
We don't say that. But
No.
I listen. Yeah, you know what's up. But yeah, man. With Barcelona though, the defense, I don't know, bro. One day, sometime maybe good, sometime maybe shit. And I'm talking about individually, but the system is pathetic.
Yeah, the
Like, it's
highlights.
actually it's like Flick don't care. Like if they score a lot of goals, they're chilling. If they don't score a lot of goals, they're finished.
Yeah.
And they've
true
been
that.
getting injuries. They have like Rafinha out. They have, I think Kunde is out now.
Oh, is Kune out as well? Because
But Zeer, but Zeer, Yamal introduced his girlfriend to the manager. Come on, man. Toxic and negative, man.
Damn. Wow.
Could never
Well,
happen.
can I just say, Lamine Yamal, ever since he's been doing, don't get it twisted. I think he's still a baller. I still think he's probably one of the better players in the world. But here's the problem, yeah, the attitude. You see the attitude?
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Yeah. All this like hype he's getting is getting to his head. Now he's dating Gyal, he's doing parties, which don't get it twisted. I mean, whoever you hire, if they're okay with it, that's their problem. But like doing parties, hiring dwarfs and all that, it's like, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, man's dating different or like doing madness with different gal, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, just...
Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, you're right. He's getting too cocky right now. He has to focus, man.
too arrogant in his life. You can tell. He lives his life too arrogantly, and that's the problem with him. So that's why when you watch him play ball, he doesn't play the same as last season.
Yeah, he's doing a lot more talking off the pitch than on now. So I think that's where the shift is really happening because he used to be the guy who on the pitch you couldn't chat to him, but now it's like the performances are starting to dip.
Yeah, bro, and a lot of people want to see his downfall. So yeah, he needs to cut off those bullshit.
Liam is one of them. That's why he's doing this.
Yeah, and Elemix as well. He really hates him.
He needs to go back and lock in, bro.
Facts. Zeer is the thing is you're expecting us to play flow safe football when we have Teemu Solanke.
I'm confused who Teemu Solanke is. That's
who's
my
that?
question. I know French Gravenson is probably Traumeni, which makes
sense.
Yeah.
He hates Chouameni, by the way.
Well, I don't know who Teemu Solanke is. I'm thinking Mbappe, but Mbappe is
but he can't be calling Mbappe.
Yeah, because he's free as well.
No, and he's the only hope in their team right now and going forward alongside Güler. So like, I don't know who he's on about with Teemu Solanke. But I mean, I will say though, whenever they do play, and listen, I like this.
Mr. Bellingham.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
This guy don't rate. You know what? I don't even blame him.
Bellingham,
and you know what? I don't even think Jude is that bad. But the problem is they like to say he's better than Musiala. This is when I'm like, shut up.
Nah, never, bro. Everyone who watches football is gonna say Musiala's better. Come on, man.
I know, but the Madrid fans live in their own world, unfortunately.
Yeah, because they're all scum.
The boy doesn't want that amount of investment to be left on the bench. Even with Hazard, until the board gave up, they gave Carlo Zizou no option of benching him when he was available.
Yeah. That's why he got fat. Because he wasn't fat when he first got there.
A little bit, though. He was overweight when he came to Madrid, I remember. He was not fit.
The problem with Hazard has never been a player who fits into a high-quality system. Like, if you hear any stories from him at Chelsea, he was never a good player in training. He was just a guy who, he just kind of showed up on match day and did his thing. But when you go to Real Madrid, it's Galacticos. You play with best players in all their positions. So
yeah,
you have to turn up in some way.
Yeah, it's like he was on the brother, and then that's when he's like, yeah.
Okay, I want to do a quick prediction for Lazio Juventus, and then I'm gonna wrap up. What do you think of the game, Liam? Lazio against
Lazio
Juventus.
3-0. Can't wait. Gio's tears. I'm gonna have Gio's and Rino's tears in this cup. I'll be waiting. Because I was told that their manager's better than company. No, company's got 13-0.
Did they actually say Tudor's better? I would
Yeah.
never have said that even in the
13-0, moving like Khabib Nurmagomedov, and then moving like CM Punk in UFC, bro. So, yeah, man. I want them to get slapped. I don't like Lazio, and I don't like what they stand for. Something Baron was talking about earlier, which we will not talk about. But,
I know.
yeah, I need them to win just for Gio's downfall. Even though I love him as my brother, but he's a fraud. He talks too much, bro. So yeah.
So 3-0. What do you think, Toby?
I think both teams are quite decent. I think Juve is gonna edge this one because I'm a Yildiz fanboy. I think. I fucking love
Okay,
him.
fair.
I think he's
So-
gonna have a good performance tomorrow, and they win 2-1.
2-1. Okay. What do you think, Zeer?
I think, to be honest, how good is Lazio be?
Let me
Battle
check.
of the mid. Bro.
I mean, they're 12th in the table, 8 points, 2 wins, 2
Yeah.
draws, 3 losses.
Yeah.
Enough for me. 1-1 draw.
Bro said not.
Como was quite impressive. Wow.
I just think Juve are shit.
Oh, I agree, but
Yeah,
they've been
bro,
shit. They've been shit since they lost the bloody finals.
The last game they won was wow. The last Serie A game they won was 30th of September against Inter.
Damn.
Bro,
Yeah,
what?
Adzich.
And these
Yeah.
go like this.
They have like 5 draws and 2 L's.
Yo.
Big Juventus, you know.
Yeah,
Liam,
I think
I'm telling you,
it's gonna be
their
draw
standards
as
are all on the
well.
floor. They're all on the floor.
I think it's gonna be a draw as well.
Bro said a
1-1. Juventus outdid like generally even Qatar doesn't play this kind of around football. 10 men in the box. Might be a run fest. Draw Juventus is back.
Yeah,
All
draw
right.
Ventus.
Yeah, man. All right, before I'm gonna end the stream, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like as well, and subscribe on Zeer Talks, on the Bayern Field, and follow Toby on 40 Fanatics on TikTok. And yeah, tell me, guys, starting with Zeer, what have you scheduled for the upcoming days on your channel?
My channel, I mean, I'm probably gonna do a hate too long on El Clasico.
Okay.
And then from there, just different streams. I mean, probably gonna do a Barnes show tomorrow if possible. Another one on Monday. Gonna be doing different panel shows. Well, it's one-on-one panel show. It's me with Barnes or me with Madrid, me with Liverpool. Reacts is the one with Liverpool, so I can't wait for that one, so I can laugh at this.
Bro, I don't know if you've seen it. Sorry to interrupt you, but when he was live, just before Liam went in the chat, he was saying, "I'm so happy that Zeer and Liam are not in the chat right now. I don't think they know Liverpool are playing." I was like, are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh no, I eventually found out. Don't worry. I went on his chat towards the end of the game and laughed.
And then I spoke.
But yeah, Liam, what have you coming up on your channel next upcoming days?
So next upcoming days. So obviously it's the weekend now, so there is no TBV show as of now. We come back on Monday. But on the Bayern View, I need to do my match reaction for the game today. And yeah, news videos and then vice versa for the MMA channel. So
Nice.
Yeah, just news videos, man. Just news videos.
Nice. Hey, Toby, do you have anything planned for your TikTok?
Probably gonna drop a video on K Smith, Eredivisie cover. Yeah, I think he's really had an incredible start to the season that has gone underrated because he doesn't show up in the goals and assists, but more performances. So, yeah, just a cover on that, and Twente reaction as usual. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be W for you.
The
gonna
game
be
is at
there.
11:15, and it's funny because I'm probably gonna go out tonight, so I know I want to see how I'm gonna wake up.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Enjoy, bro. Enjoy. It's
Yeah.
all right, guys. We're gonna end the stream. Big up all of you guys for being here. Big up to Zeer, Liam, Toby as well for being here. Yeah, it's a new channel. I don't know when I'm gonna do the third episode of this. Let's say Rewind. I'm just gonna watch all of the schedules and then see when I will be back again. But for the guys who didn't already know about it, I'm gonna do all of the FCON games on my channel if I have the time, of course. So I will be streaming a lot of FCON games when it's on, and also the Premier League games, Serie A games, La Liga, all of the Bundesliga as well will be on this channel. Yeah, next year. I don't know when, but when the time is right, I'm gonna, of course, tell it to you guys. But yeah, thanks for the support. Take care. See you soon.
Ciao.